Hello, welcome back to the Armenian Museum. I'm Gary Lind-Sinanian, the curator, and I'd like to share with you another part of our collection, some of the writings of Alan Hovhaness, the famous composer. Alan Hovhaness, this is the gentleman here, he was born in 1911 here in Somerville, Massachusetts. He was the son of H.H. Chalmakchian, who was a prominent educator at Tufts University. And his father wrote this famous dictionary of Armenian and English. And everybody of his generation had a copy of this dictionary. Very important. Alan began composing as a young child, and by age 14 he decided he was going to become a professional composer. And in the course of his life he composed 67 full symphonies, and one of the most prolific composers in American music, and over 635 opuses, various works. These are examples of some of his works here. He had a group out in Seattle called Poseidon Society, and these are a couple of his recordings. This one, Vishnu. Some of Hovhaness' music was inspired by Oriental music, Indian music, Vishnu, Korean, Japanese, and of course Armenian as exotic, and all these elements went into his music. He was, as I mentioned, very prolific. These are all various CDs of his music here, and we have many records of his recordings of it. And of course his printed works, his printed publications of his scores are a mainstay. What's interesting about our collection is we have all of these published works, but we also have works which were the original recordings or the original scores for his music. And these are some original scores by himself that he wrote down. And later these were published, of course. And these were donated to our collection mostly through two of our elderly volunteers, Mary Alemian and Grace Deron. And both of them grew up with Alan. They knew him very well. He died in year 2000. And he would give these to them as gifts when he made a score, when he got it published. And so these particular ones are from Mary Alemian's collection. We have many musicians in the community, but Alan was unusual in that he was what you call a serious art musician. I mean, there were many of those, and of course in Yerevan and Hayastan, but not so much in America. In America, we mostly engaged in pop music or other popular kinds of music. But Hovhaness was strictly a very serious composer. The Armenian Museum is here to share our art, our history, our culture with you, the public. If you enjoy this video and you'd like to see other videos about our collections, you can go online on YouTube, to our YouTube channel to watch our videos. This is the 50th year of the museum, our anniversary, and it's never a better time to join the museum. If you want to join the museum, you can please consider doing so. To join it, you go online to armenianmuseum.org/membership. Thank you for joining us. We hope you'll join us again, and until then, stay safe.